Hey glider builders! A 10-year gap from RC glider building allows lots of rubbish to accumulate on the workbench. It's taken me ages to clean off all this, and I found a few projects underneath. Yeah, also I had a look around the house. I thought there's a few other projects that I might have started and not finished, and yeah, I decided I'm going to stop counting because I got to over 30. So we've got plenty to get on with, plenty of projects to finish. And I've decided I've got to finish 2, be able to start 1 new one. So that's my plan, so you can hold me accountable. We've had a few boxes come, so let's have an unboxing session, see what's in the boxes. Let's start with the biggest box. Not what you would associate with RC modelling, not really. Oh, it's heavy. Yeah, well, we all know what that is. It's a cheap monitor. How does it link in with radio control modelling? Well, let me tell you. It's for my CNC foam cutter because I've cannibalized the screen a long time ago. Hopefully the software and everything is all still intact on the computer, but I just need a screen to be able to operate it. We have bag of plaster, Crystal, 25 kilograms. What are we going to do with that? Well, not impressed with the fuselage of this Ahi. So one of my first projects is I'm going to design and cast a fiberglass fuselage to use the Ahi wings and any other wings I want to make that I can plug into it. So I'll be making the mould out of plaster, and it's good for, if you just want to make one, then you would use a lost foam technique, but if you want to make 1 to 10, then plaster is the way to go, and you can just shape the fuselage with foam and cast the plaster around it. If you want to go more than 10, then you got to go full fiberglass moulds, epoxy resin, and go to town on it. Sure. A lot of packing. Right, so in that great big box we got 1 litre of Durabuild surface primer. It's activated with MECP, so it's like a polyester based product, but I have found, it's a whole minefield painting up plugs after you've made them. So it's I've used Durabuild before, so this is what I'm going for. This is designed for painting up plugs, really, so perfect for that. So we'll be making some plugs. 5 litres of resin, get the box open. Yeah, so we've got hardener, resin. So 5 kilograms, not 5 litres. Sorry, never get 5 litres, do you? So that should keep me out of mischief. And of course, we need some cloth to go with that. Now, this stuff was on special, so I've always wanted some lightweight cloth to make some lighter wings. So I decided to treat myself. So cool. Where is it? Must be in here somewhere. Cool. Well wrapped. Ooh, there we have it. Got a few meters of that. So what do you think? So it should have a, yeah, that's the shiny side. And this is the dull side. So it's got a something sprayed on it to hold it all together. But yeah, that's 88 gram carbon spread toe. Oh, it's so thin. Yeah, I love it. Whoa. That's from East Coast Fiberglass Supplies. They got it on special at the moment, if you're quick. That should keep me in business for a little while. And yeah, I've learned a lot of stuff about this. I was using it before on planes like that, Lumberjack. But that was heavier stuff. But I've learned that you can use the lighter stuff to cover balsa as well. And I've always had a, well, for a long time, I've had a heating iron for working on shrinking the foam. But I decided to treat myself to a nice heat gun. So I've never had one. So there we go, we've got that. Oh, I shrink you. Sorry, didn't mean to shrink you. So what else is on the bench? I got this broke off from the elevator push rod. So I've glued the tail back together with foam safe super glue, but I've got to make a new elevator push rod. Got a Lumberjack I'm working on. This is a 48-inch version. Needs a new battery. A lot of my planes need new batteries. They've after 10 years they don't like it. We've got a Pitcheron project going on here. So this is a Jart fuselage. I messed about with the tail, so chopped it off, converting it into a V-tail. I had an old set of wings that I made for a 60-inch F3F racing, which never really, you know, that sort of died a death. So it's really thin, and I thought they might make good Pitcheron wings. It's a Hermit Quebec section, and it's pretty thin, like I say. So I've got the rods in and the actuators. So that'll be on there. So that's a V-tail Pitcheron Jart. We got a lost foam Pitcheron fuselage, which I made all at the same time, this was, and then I started on a little tiny one as well. This was going to be lost foam, so this is the canopy, and that's as far as I got with it. And yeah, going to carry on with all of those. I started covering these in a blog on RC groups, so I'll put a link to that stuff in the description, along with some of the materials if you're interested. The rest of it is just cloth and things that was already out for these projects. That was a couple of years ago, so I think I'm going to start linking the blog together with the videos, with the YouTube channel, and try and update it every month, so keep you abreast of what's going on. Yeah, I've got some carbon rod and metal bar for the wing joiners for these things, and copper pipe or brass pipe that all fits. And I designed some actuators, and I laminated them up out of some scrap fiberglass. Too tight to buy G10. That was my little template, and yeah, that's for so they'll move up and down, and it slides on the actuator of the wing, like so. So that will make it go up and down like that. But all of that is for the future. One project at a time. First project, going to be making up a battery pack for this 48-inch Lumberjack. And getting this one back in the air, because I think, well, I've always enjoyed flying this one, and I'll get a lot of value out of this, I think. So, yes, making DIY battery packs. Going to put that up in the top corner there when I've made it. And thanks for watching.